Former state trooper Thomas Massia and his parents will return here to court next week for a hearing after turning themselves in around 5:40 in the morning to the same state police barracks that Massia had worked out of. What do you say to your fellow troopers? No comment from handcuffed former state trooper Thomas Massia 3 months after he'd claimed he'd been shot in the line of duty. It was a very different walkout from the hospital in late October, but that hero's salute and the manhunt in 3 states by more than a half dozen police departments were hollow.
The shooter that we were all looking for only existed in Massia's head.
Investigators said that the now former trooper dropped empty bullet casings next to the Southern State Parkway, then drove to nearby Hempstead Lake State Park, where he shot himself in the leg with a .22 caliber rifle. He then drove about a mile and a half to his home, dropped off the rifle, then headed back to where he dropped the bullet casings, and from there called for police backup. He'd claimed that the driver of a sedan that he'd stopped to help on the roadside shot at him, but after a couple of days, his story unraveled.
No tire marks. Not a single video that showed the Dodge Charger Massia claimed belonged to his shooter.
It was also the first day back on the job for the 5-year veteran after he'd been on extended medical leave for a hit-and-run case he was in 2 years ago. It's now under investigation also. What do you say to them, sir? Former Trooper Massia was charged with tampering with physical evidence, a felony, as well as falsely reporting a crime and official misconduct. His parents, Dorothy and Thomas Sr., were also arrested. Both parents are charged with criminal possession of a weapon, a felony, because the father, Thomas Massia Sr., was not supposed to have a gun after being fired from the NYPD in 1993 after pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute cocaine. The investigation into the former state trooper is still ongoing. So is the investigation into his parents. The DA confirming that about $800,000 cash was found in their home in addition to illegal weapons. Now, if the state trooper is found guilty, he could face up to 1 to 3 years in prison.